If you had lived in the Edo period, you would likely have lost all your possessions countless times to great fires. Edo was notoriously known for the saying, "Fires and quarrels are the flowers of Edo." Indeed, the Great Fire of Mairiki alone reduced half of Edo to ashes, claiming over 100,000 lives. Yet, even in such desperate times, heroes emerged who risked their lives to protect the city. These were Edo's Hikeshi, the Firefighters. In this video, we delve into why they developed such reckless tactics, what the Iroha 48 groups truly were, and the spirit of Iki, chic/cool, that the Hikeshi so proudly embodied. Now, let us uncover the little-known truths of the Iroha 48 groups, who protected Edo from the inferno. This main feature also details the roots of modern firefighting. First, why was the city of Edo so vulnerable to fire? The reasons lay in the housing structures of the time and its densely packed urban planning. Most buildings were made of wood with thatched or shingled roofs. Once a fire started, it was a highly combustible city where flames spread rapidly. The shogunate was not idle. Initially, daimyo Hikeshi, daimyo fire brigades, were organized to protect samurai residences from fire. However, their primary objective was to protect their own feudal lords' estates. Common citizens' homes were beyond their scope, leaving residents helpless with each blaze. Then came the Great Fire of Mairiki in 1657. This unprecedented disaster became a turning point, revolutionizing Edo's firefighting. Taking advantage of this great fire, the shogunate keenly recognized the need for a new firefighting system to protect the entire city. Thus, the Maki Hikeshi, town fire brigades, system was devised, organizing fire brigades in each town. This became the prototype for the Iroha 48 groups. Master construction workers and carpenters, chosen from each town, became central figures, taking on the responsibility of protecting their own communities. Why were they called the Iroha 48 groups? Because Edo was divided into 48 districts, corresponding to the 47 characters of the Iroha poem, plus the character Emu, with a fire brigade assigned to each. Each group had a leader called a Kashira, who commanded the members and directed firefighting activities. Upon receiving news of a fire, they would rush to the scene, even in the dead of night. Their actions were truly fearless. Their main tactic was destructive firefighting, demolishing buildings around the origin of the fire to prevent its spread. It was a brutal battle against the flames. Standing next to blazing structures, enduring smoke and heat, they would chop down pillars and tear off roofs. It was an unimaginably dangerous task. Fire scene thieves also ran rampant, stealing valuables amidst the chaos. The Hikeshi not only fought fires but also played a role in maintaining public order. Water-based firefighting was also employed. A prime example was the ryudosui, a pump that manually forced water under pressure. However, since the ryudosui consumed a large volume of water, securing water sources from wells and moats was crucial. The Hikeshi had a symbolic tool, the matoi, a banner that served as each group's identifier. The matoimachi, matoi bearer, waving the matoi at the fire scene, stood in the most perilous spots, playing a vital role in boosting the morale of the group members. Their firefighting attire was also unique. Made of thick cotton, it was soaked with water to protect them from embers. More than mere workwear, each group's uniform featured elaborate designs and artistry, embodying the Iki aesthetic of these men. The Hikeshi groups were primarily composed of Tobi, steeplejack, workers. This was because they were originally professional groups skilled in high-altitude work. Their tabi, split-toe socks, separated the big toe from the others, allowing for a firm grip with their feet. This was the secret to their stability at heights. Furthermore, the Hikeshi were leaders in their local communities. They contributed not only to firefighting but also to festival organization and maintaining public order. With their strong unity and bravery, the Hikeshi were heroes to the townspeople, objects of admiration. Their spirit of Iki, chic/cool, was more than mere stylishness. It was a way of life, facing danger with a sense of aesthetic pride. Among the Hikeshi groups, there were sometimes territorial disputes and quarrels. These too were clashes of men's pride. The phrase, "fires and quarrels are the flowers of Edo," encompassed not only their reckless actions but also the stubborn resolve of these men. The Hikeshi's pay was by no means high, but they carried out their perilous duties with immense pride and a sense of mission. Their efforts greatly contributed to the stability of the Edo shogunate. Frequent great fires would have fueled discontent towards the government. Without them, Edo might have been repeatedly devastated, and its development into the city we know today might never have occurred. After the Meiji Restoration, the Hikeshi system evolved into modern firefighting. However, their spirit lives on today. Modern firefighters, too, disregard danger and risk their lives to protect people's safety. They are truly the descendants of Edo's Hikeshi. Their destructive firefighting actually influenced later urban planning and disaster prevention awareness. Lessons from fires have always been put to use. Furthermore, the culture left behind by the Hikeshi is significant. The designs of Tobi fire hooks, and matoi banners still live on in festival costumes and traditional performing arts. Their spirit of ikki, chic/cool, was also depicted in art forms like kabuki and ukiyo-e, becoming one of the symbols of Edo culture. Thus, the Iroha 48 groups were not merely a firefighting organization, but a core part of society that supported Edo's towns and fostered its culture. Without their efforts, Edo's prosperity would not have been possible. They were truly the real heroes of Edo. Why did they devise such reckless tactics? Because destructive firefighting was the only way to protect Edo, a densely packed city of wooden structures. What were the Iroha 48 groups? They were professional groups, organized by each town within their respective regions, driven by self-defense and pride. That was the Maki Hikeshi. What was the true spirit of ikki that the Hikeshi prided themselves on? It was a way of life, underpinned by resolve and aesthetic principles, for men who risked their lives to protect their city. Edo's Hikeshi were not mere craftsmen. They may well have been the true heroes who continuously lit the lamp of hope in a city engulfed in flames.